Here we have 2004 Impala. And I want to tune up. See a bad gas mileage. Drove this from California. Well, first thing we found was this pressure regulator right here. It's covered in gasoline, leaking bad. As you can see, to replace this, take this pipe loose, which requires taking these two 10mm bolts loose. Move this out of the way, move this pipe out of the way, this vacuum hose out of the way. Very brittle, because these are all plastic. They get hot, they get very brittle. And get them out of the way. This tiny bolt right here, you have to take out with a Torx bit, and make sure you Loctite that when you put it back in. Down here, you cannot see it, but there is a large 15/16 1-inch nut goes on here. It goes to a pipe, and that pipe a lot of times is seized, and it's dealer item only, so be prepared to be without the vehicle for a couple of days if that pipe is damaged when you're replacing this regulator, because you will have to get it from the dealer or a junkyard. But I don't recommend a junkyard because those are usually messed up too. You have to pull this throttle back and hold it back while you're working on that regulator, or you will damage the plastic on it. Or you could take all of this off, but I've had good luck holding it out of the way while I work with one hand on the regulator, which I did on this one. Also, where you're at it, you need to reseal where this pipe goes into the intake, because it's, in this case, it was leaking there. As you can see, when we're finishing the tune-up, we're doing plugs and wires. Use good AC Delco stuff. And look at your plugs while you have them out. As you can see, these are very white. That's an indication of very lean burn. That's due to the air leak. As you can see, we have all 6 plugs here. One of the big mistakes that people make is here in the back, it doesn't look like it now, but it is very difficult to get to these plugs. And the reason it's not difficult for me is because I take the coils and coil assembly off, which is not easy, but it's easier than working around it. .4 liter 2004 model year. So if you're having an engine miss that you can't find, or you've got bad gas mileage, you're smelling gas, take a look. This could be your problem, but the symptoms we had with this car could be caused by hundreds of different things. We just got lucky on this one that the gasoline was so visible here. Also, another thing to note too, you might want to look at these every once in a while, because this isn't the only one that I've seen with this leaking here. And for some reason, GM decided to route the spark plug wires right through here, right beside this regulator. And so it's just a miracle this thing didn't catch on fire. Anyway, do not do anything I do on these videos. Remember, if you want to do this kind of work, if you're not burnt, bruised, or bleeding, you're not done yet. So if you're not willing to get hurt and be in a dangerous situation, then be willing to pay enough to get someone else to do it, and pay them enough to do it right. Thank you, and have a great day.
Don't forget to share our videos. And also remember, sharing is caring.